is Monday, September 21st, and this is your tropical update. We have a lot going on in the Atlantic Ocean. Start off with Tropical Storm Beta, which is now weakened quite a bit since yesterday, down to 45 mile per hour sustained winds, and the pressure is at 999. Now we take a look now at the track, and the storm is actually pretty close to the coast. And we do expect it to landfall in the next 24 hours or so as the system just kind of rides along the coast, doesn't go too deep inland. And now it actually looks like the storm is going to strike Texas as a tropical storm and then weaken down to a tropical depression, re-emerge out over the Gulf temporarily, and then make a second landfall over western Louisiana as a tropical depression. From there, of course, the storm moves inland and fizzles out by the end of the week. These areas have already seen some rain out of Beta, but let's take a look now at what additional rainfall could fall in the coming days. So anywhere in those little orange spots, that's 6 to 10 inches of rain on top of whatever has already fallen. All that yellow is 4 to 6, and then the dark green is 2 to 4, light green is 1 to 2, and then anywhere in the white is less than 1, so basically nothing. And now let's take a look at the chance for seeing tropical storm force winds along the coast. And really, if you're not seeing them by now, you're probably not going to see them. The storm's going to be weakening and losing those tropical storm force winds. Now let's take a look really quick at the peak storm surge. Really not too bad, 2 to 4 feet. Definitely want to stay out of the water if you're on the beaches. Stay on the beach, don't go in the water. Listen to your local lifeguards there. Now let's take a look at Hurricane Teddy. The storm now is down to a Category 1 storm. It's moving away from Bermuda. All of the hurricane and tropical storm force winds are well away from the island. And now the main threat from the storm is up in Canada as the storm races off to the north at 26 miles per hour. Tropical storm warnings and tropical storm watches have been put in place by the National Hurricane Center for much of Nova Scotia and now parts of Newfoundland as well. 2 a.m. Wednesday, the storm approaches the islands as hurricane, and right before it passes over them, the storm will likely become post-tropical or extratropical as it begins to weaken, and then the storm will make landfall in Nova Scotia and eventually Newfoundland. By Friday, Teddy should be about dissipated and will be moving well away from Canada. Now let's take a look at what else we got going on in the Atlantic Ocean. We have a couple of disturbances out here. There's that one there, which has about 24 hours on the clock to develop. It's got a high chance, but limited time. And then there's that one, which has only about a 10% chance, but as it does get into the Gulf, it may be a good idea to watch it. Then the Eastern Pacific, we have Tropical Storm Lowell, or Lowell, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. There's the storm right there. It's a pretty lopsided system. All of the tropical storm force winds are to the south of the storm, and the storm basically heads west away from Mexico. About 2 weeks down the line, if the storm holds together, it is possible that it could have some impacts on Hawaii, but by day 5 the storm will be weakening, so I don't think that will happen. And once again, the Central Pacific is 100% quiet. Thanks for watching. Please like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's try to get me up to 40 subs by the end of the month. Follow me on Twitter and Parler if you have accounts there. And then get you a t-shirt, coffee mug, hoodie, or any other merchandise. Link from my online stores in the description below. One more thing you can also do is you can head on over to Paleo Nation, my new YouTube channel. That's where I'll be posting all of the political stuff. And you can go ahead and subscribe there. The first video will likely be posted on Saturday.